Beyond breaking points with ME7. We are at the Suzuka Grand Prix, a technical and challenging track. If I have to pick just one word for this track, I would say trajectory. Trajectory, trajectory, trajectory. Because if you get the trajectory wrong, you are going to lose piles of time in this first section. You'll be on the brakes way longer than you need to be, and you'll be flying off track, so over-braking to avoid that. It's just so important. And what is trajectory? The path followed by a projectile flying or an object moving under the action of given forces. You might say, so what? Why does that matter? Because once you start your turn, you are committed to it. You can't alter your trajectory without altering your speed. If you want to carry maximum speed through a corner, you need the most optimal trajectory. There are several factors to this that we will get more into later. One way you affect your trajectory is taking two tires off track like this as you go into a corner. Now also, if you start your turn too early or too late, you will mess up the entrance of the next corner because you will have the exit wrong of the current corner. So it becomes extremely important on complex multiple corner sections. Now this one, we're going right through this again. This isn't the best time. I'm not even in Group A right now. I'm in High Group B, Top 500. But we're going to go through this again. I'll point out some other things, and hopefully this helps you to nail a better time. Before we get into breaking points and redoing the run, I want to make a point. In Real Racing 3, the rules are you only need one tire on track to avoid a penalty. You would never take this angle here, but I'm making a point. Now, let's go look at the last chicane, because you only need one tire on track, so you could actually drive over the edge here a bit and shave time. And that's what you have to use to your advantage. Heading into the first corner, you want two tires off track to adjust your trajectory, but you then want to keep all tires on track for the whole braking point, or else it's going to blow your acceleration point. See, I'm accelerating just as I'm rounding that corner, and now you turn a lot earlier than you think you can. Onto the brakes, very little here. Setting up the trajectory, you can stay full throttle through this if you set up the trajectory just right. Little bit of the brakes here, and then I'm on the gas again, and again. If you get the trajectory correct, you stay full throttle very deep into this corner. And I gotta give credit to Speed Junkie here. This is where I learned how late you can brake heading into this. On the brakes this whole section, now onto the gas. Not a lot of good braking markers on this track, but here's one coming up, just as my front end is in line with the red and white there. And then into the gas as early as you can, and you can see I'm having a pretty decent run here. Stay on the far right as far as you can. Again, I'm very surprised how late I can brake at this next section. Got this tip off of Speed Junkie. And I could be in the throttle a little bit more here, but I'm already getting a bit cautious. Not a lot of braking here into the gas early. Big speed run. We are not going to be on the brakes for the next corner coming up. You don't need to be in this car. In a lot of cars you do. But we need to be ready on the brakes. Again, start turning earlier than you think you should. And then on the brakes before the end of the red-white, staying on track there. Go a little bit off here. I could have increased the trajectory. I'm happy with that. I gave up a little bit, but I wanted to get you guys a run where you can see the pedals. And I've been making reference to Speed Junkie. I'm going to put up a link to his run. Really, really impressive run. He's a machine. Huge respect to Speed Junkie, fellow game changer, so please check out his video, and I hope this helps you move up a little bit. And there's where I am right now in the grouping. Thank you for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, and check out some other links if you want to here. ME7 signing off.